ITI has developed software tools since 1994. ITI presents EasyScan Solutions as our newest product line offering. EasyScan Solutions is your partner. We help you efficiently and effectively scan your documents using a kiosk-type approach, offering users step-by-step instructions. Our apps add new functionality to a multifunction device or completely transform it into a kiosk, offering workflow solutions tailored to your industry or your own specific office. Our apps are simple to use, streamlining the scan process to ensure all users scan and name documents in a consistent manner. Ultimately, our apps scan a series of documents, sending digital versions of each document to a file folder on your server. Your document management system will retrieve the digital files from this file folder, offering long-term storage and efficient search capabilities. Let us show you how easy it really is.
Scroll down to find the app that you want to scan into. Select the Easy Scan for accounts receivable, accounts payable. Again, you have options. Is the documentation you're scanning going to be for accounts payable or for accounts receivable? Let's start with accounts payable. Place your vendor name. Place the invoice number. You can choose the number key on the number pad here, or select to the right side. You'll see this little swish here. You can tap it with your finger or pull it out by dragging it out. A PO number if relevant. Any notes. And then describe the document type. Is this an invoice, a packing list, a purchase order, or other? Select Scan. Once you've concluded that scan, the information may be relevant to scan additional documents from the same vendor. So you can select Continue with the same vendor. That way you don't have to re-enter the same data up here twice or multiple times for multiple entries. And now we have a packing list, scan, continue with same vendor, purchase order, scan, and then if you have a new vendor with new documents, select new vendor, or you can just finish and it goes back to the home screen. You can continue with accounts payable or go into the accounts receivable. Accounts receivable, put in your customer name, the document type, any notes, and select Scan. You can continue with the same customer with additional documents or select Finish. So for a different document, and scan. Again, you can continue with the same customer or begin scanning documents for a new customer or finish your scanning altogether. We'll finish. Go back to the home screen for accounts payable and receivable. If you've completed all the scanning for now for either accounts payable or accounts receivable documents, you can select the exit and it goes back to your home screen on your copier. This concludes our demonstration for the Easy Scan for accounts receivable or accounts payable. After you have scanned your documents using the Xerox Connect Key device, you may now search for your documents within the Imaging Made Simple database. This database shares the accounts receivable and the accounts payable content. You may request for an additional cost to have those separate, so the accounts receivable is in its own database and the accounts payable is in its own database. If you're a smaller office, you may appreciate saving money and having all the content within one database. To change a database is as simple as selecting this drop down and selecting the accounts receivable or the accounts payable option. For this demo purpose, we're going to use the one that shares both the accounts receivable and the accounts payable content. To search for content, the easiest way is to use the quick search box here. Let's start with typing in a vendor name. And before I conduct the search, please note that we have several thousand records within this database. Search. So there was only one record for field business forms. To view the document, double click. This is only a sample document for this demo purpose. You can enlarge the document, you can rotate, you can invert, you can fit it to screen, you can select next or previous pages, you can advance to, if the document's large enough, you can advance to the 50th or 150th page if needed. You can send email, you can print, you can annotate. There are many annotation features. Let's reset our search. We'll try another vendor name. Search. This vendor had two records. We have document type packing list and another one is an invoice. Reset. You use PO numbers. We can type in 3842, search, and pull up the exact invoice related to the PO number. Double click to open. Reset our search. Let's conduct one more search for the vendor name. Search. As you will notice, we've had a bit more activity from this vendor. We have a packing list, an invoice, another invoice on a different date, purchase order, another purchase order on a different date, and a packing list here on a different date. You will see that most of them have a different PO number except for these two here. So you can view the one with the same PO number, and then you might want to look at the packing list with the PO number, and you can toggle between the two to view their differences, to view the content from one to the next. When you're done viewing, you just X them out. If needed, you can also sort by the column header. If it's numbers, it'd be sorting numerically. You can sort alphanumerically. You can sort by date. Alright, let's reset our search. So we have focused on vendor activity, so let's search for one of our customers. We'll put in just a few letters. Search. So the search came up with about a dozen results. We have Goodwill Industries, Sherwin-Williams, William Taylor, and we see what the document types are. We have a remittance, credit card receipt, packing list, check. So we've received payments from our customers. We know the date that they were received. You can view the document again by clicking down below. Let's reset our search and let's look up one more search option. Here's the advanced search area. At some point you may want to do an advanced search, maybe do a query search between a date range. So you can choose equal, greater than, less than, not between. Most people use between when they're searching date ranges. So let's look for a date range between 11/9/2016 and February 9, 2017. Search. As you can see, it went from thousands of records down to maybe 50. Then again, you can sort by column type headers, the document date, by the vendor name, or by the customer name. But let's say that this search wasn't quite good enough. We want to look up all packing list. So in the document type section, type packing list. Search. Now we're looking at all packing list between the date range of 2016 and 2017. As you can see, our search now is around a dozen records. There are many more search abilities and features offered by the Imaging Made Simple system. We encourage you to watch other videos within this website to learn more.